we now have night video mode and the DJI Mini 4 Pro. We saw this on the Mavic 3, then the DJI Air 3, and we now have it on the DJI Mini 4 Pro as well. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what it is and how best to use it. So I think this is a fantastic combination, having night video mode on the DJI Mini 4 Pro because of this camera. So even though it is a small sensor, so it's a 1/1.3 inch sensor, it is a fixed f1.7 aperture, which means that's going to let a lot of light in. So your low light and nighttime videos and photos are going to look good anyway on here with little amounts of noise. But now we have night video mode, it's going to look even better. So to access this, all you do is go into your controller and under video, you'll see a new icon, which is night video mode. And what it does, it's going to automatically boost that ISO, apply some noise reduction and subtle amounts of video sharpening. So all the software is doing this for you automatically. And I find it's not just for beginners this is so easy to use. You can just chuck it into night video mode and your low light and nighttime videos are going to look much better. You're also going to get an increase in the maximum ISO on this drone as well by using night video mode. You see, in normal video, the maximum ISO on this drone is 6400, which is okay, but you might want to go higher than that. And you can in night video, you can go all the way up to 12,800 using night video mode. It also works in vertical, so if you want to actually switch from horizontal to vertical and get some night video shots, you can with this. And it works up to 4K 30. And it also works 1080p up to 30 as well. So you can't do slow motion using night video mode, but I would say that's probably not advisable unless you're in really good lighting conditions. And if you are, just use normal video mode. So let's do a few side-by-side shots now using the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I'm going to put a few shots using night video mode and a few of them also in the same location using normal video mode and see if you can tell any difference. If you look clearly, you should be able to see that the night video shots look a bit sharper and also not as much noise. Let's go. And this video is sponsored by Audio. It's where I got all my music and sound effects from for the intro at the start of this video and throughout this video as well. So they're a sound platform where you can get really high quality music and sound effects, all royalty free. So you can go on there and search for any different genre you like. You can find a song that you want, you can download that and drag it straight into your footage. And if you want sound effects, like I was using fireworks sound effects, I can just go into there, search for fireworks and actually get some sound effects shots to put onto my video. Making that experience better for that viewer with sound effects and music is going to play a massive part in the video quality. I like that the website has this really clean design. Everything is laid out well for you to search and download. So if you want to go and check out Audio, it is a really affordable option. You can get a lifetime music option with currently $300 off. Or if you want to just try it for a year, you can save 70% with my link, getting you full access with unlimited downloads for just $59. I'll link at the top of the description to check it out. Let's get back to the video. The Mini 4 Pro is also improved in relation to photos as well. So you might have seen these long exposure photos look fantastic at night time with loads of lights. You can get really cool looking car trails with lights. It looks brilliant. I'm sure you've seen them with some of these examples on the screen right now. So how do you do that? Well, the way to do that is you want your shutter speed to be as low or as slow as possible. So you want that shutter to be open as long as it can. You don't want a fast shutter speed. So on the old DJI Mini 3 Pro, the maximum shutter speed on there was 2 seconds, whereas now on here, that has been increased. So you can have that shutter speed open up to 8 seconds. So this allows you then to get really good long exposure photos at night. Now, if you are going to be filming at night, like these fireworks shots on the screen here, or if there's an area where there's lots of neons and artificial lights, what I would say, even if you're using night video mode, go into your exposure, either in auto or pro settings, and bring that exposure down. I would say to round about -7 if it's fireworks, so there's lots of competing lights going on, or if you're in a scene where there's just a few lights, -3. I don't have it ever over the minus and have it overexposed. I don't particularly have it at 0 either. I always have it a little bit lower. if there's lots of competing lights. So you see all these fireworks shots here, this is all using auto mode and it's using -7 exposure. I think it looks great. So normally what I would do is I go into pro settings and I would tweak all of them settings at night time to make it look really good. However, now we've got night video mode on both this and the DJI Air 3. For nighttime shots when it's really dark, I'm just using auto. So I'm just putting it into night video mode and reducing that exposure to -7 and just look at these results. This is fantastic and it makes such a massive difference in terms of actually getting that shot. So I want that drone in a fireworks situation like this to be up in the air filming as quick as possible. I don't want to be getting my controller and moving the shutter speed, the ISO, changing all of these different pro settings in a fast-paced situation like that. Night video mode in auto is more than good enough. Just reduce that exposure and you'll be even better. I've also got my own LUTs as well. So for fireworks, I've got these DJI Mini 4 Pro LUTs I've just released, and I've also got a firework LUT included in that. So that's going to increase the saturation and the contrast to make that night video mode look even better, as you can see on the screen here. And also sunsets look fantastic on this DJI Mini 4 Pro now as well, because you've got that low light situation with the fixed f1.7 aperture. This is the Ray-Ban LUT, and you can see the difference that makes as well. If you want to go and check them out, I'm going to link them also at the top of the description. But you can just use auto in here. Don't be afraid to use auto. Even if you're experienced using the Mavic 3 Pro, this is fantastic on here with really good results. Now, a couple of things, you can't use D-Log-M or HLG. You can only use normal video mode on here, so it is only 8-bit. So if you want the very best in terms of quality at night time, say D-Log-M, you're going to have to use a normal video mode and then apply your own noise reduction if you want to. In regards to ND filters, I don't use any ND filters at night time. So examples like this, there are no ND filters on here. An ND filter is going to reduce the amount of light coming in. They're perfect for daytime conditions, whereas at night time, you want as much light as possible. So take any ND filters off. If it's sunsets, that's a different story. I've normally got an ND 16 on at sunset because you've still got quite a lot of light in that scene. But at night time, take your ND filters off. And be also really careful when you're flying at night time. Don't forget, the Mini 4 Pro has omnidirectional sensing on here, but at night time when it's really dark, they do not work. It's the same on the Mavic 3 and the Air 3 as well. At night time, the drone can't detect any obstacles because it's too dark. So you've got to be really careful when you're flying your drone at night time. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, just make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out get videos like this to more people. And thanks so much for helping me out. I wanted to actually try and get 15% of you who watch these videos to be subscribers, and we've done it. It's now 16%. I would love it now, and it would be awesome if we can get that to 20%. So if you are new around here and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because I've got loads more coming really soon. See you in the next one.